I want to start off by saying this. We have to really, no matter what, let's just be really, really candid here. I started thinking about relationships and sex and boyfriends at the age of I want to say like 6th grade, 7th grade. Not so much sex during 6th and 7th grade, more so boyfriends and relationships. I remember being in like 6th grade, going on the school bus and be like, "Ooh, he's cute. I like him." And that was around the time where, when us women, not all of us, but some of us, we go through our first period. We get our menstrual cycle. We start seeing more changes in our body as far as some breasts, a more defined shape. Maybe you experience some acne. That was me. But we just start going through, we start feeling things in our body. We start getting these hormones and different things like that. It has come to my attention that the age of girls experiencing some of these things are getting younger and younger. And I mean, it could be linked to a lot of different things. Food, for one, maybe social media. But, I just pray that it is revealed to us, mothers, sisters, daughters, aunts, cousins, those of us who are accountable to this younger generation. But anyways, again, I digress. But yeah, so from 6th grade, was really interested. I was always interested in boys. Actually, you know what? Your girl had a crush in 1st grade, and I remember I said to myself, with this crush, I remember he wanted to be a firefighter, and I was so like, "Oh, he's so cute." Like 1st grade, what you only 6. But I was like, I want to be a firefighter too, just because I heard him say that. So that even goes to show you that us as women, we're not thinking about relationships when we hit puberty. We are thinking about like crushes and stuff like that even younger. Like I was only 6 in 1st grade talking about, "Oh, I want to become a firefighter because he wants to be a firefighter." Like, excuse me? Little girl, sit down. But that was your girl. That was your girl. All that to say, we need to start talking to this younger generation of women and girls about relationships, and we can't treat it like they can't handle it. If you're not the one talking to them about it, guess who is? Social media and all the devils and demons on social media. Okay? Period. Not everyone is a devil and a demon. I know I'd be coming out with that. But there are a lot of people on social media teaching kids about sex, teaching kids about relationships, teaching kids about, different things. Like there's so many different avenues where kids are being exposed to these things, whether you know it or not, and they're not going to you, talking to you about it because maybe you're not a safe space for them. And that's because of certain things that they may have brought up to you, and maybe you have shut them down, or maybe you have told them not to talk about it. Whatever the case may be, I pray that in this moment, if you're a mother, if you're an aunt, if you're a big sister, and you are aware that you're not your child, but aware that this younger woman is starting to be more exposed, relationships, different things like that pertaining to her body, please create a safe space for her to go and talk about it. I really wish I had a person who would have came to me, especially when I just started high school, and talked to me about sex. I never had anyone talk to me about sex. My mom didn't. For those of you who do not know, my mom is from Guyana and my dad is from Trinidad, so I am a West Indian babe. They never talked to me about sex, and that's really why I think it's so important that we talk to these younger girls about it. Allow them to share with you what it is that they feel like to share. Like don't go overboard and try to give them this whole thing. Talk with them, really get to know them, really make it a safe space for them. You know what I mean? Because they're young. I mean, chances are there's an 8th grader or a high school student watching this video now. Hey girl, it's your big sis. Or auntie, because some of y'all are really old enough to be like my niece. But anyways, I digress. With that being said, your girl was already introduced to things of that nature as far as sex, relationship, boys, the attraction towards boys at a young age. And I would also like to say that even at those ages, I was also introduced to same-sex attraction So I remember as young as maybe even first grade, people in my class or even around me talking about girls liking girls or girls doing things to girls in the bathrooms and just different things like that. And so if you think your child is too young and maybe they are not exposed to that, chances are girl, boy, guy, whoever is watching this, most likely it's a woman, girl. You need to start talking to your kid. I went to a private Catholic school and they were talking about these things when I was like in first and second grade. And so talk to your kids and make sure it's a safe space. Don't make them feel like they can't go to you. As always, you are so beautiful. You are so wonderfully made. I love you, and don't you ever let anyone dim your light. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Before you scroll off, don't forget to check out one of the 2 videos I linked at the end of this video and share it with a friend. Don't let this video be something that you keep in your pocket. Share it with one person. And if you don't want to be so direct about it, just share it on a story or share it in a post. You never know what a video can do for somebody and how it can change their life. And so I encourage you to share this video if you feel it in your heart. I love you. Thank you for joining me in this precious video series, and I cannot wait to see you on the next one. Love you, love you, love you. Peace. See you next time.